Hi guys, Steffi here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming on with a bit of a tutorial for you. I have been telling you I've been trying to get one done for a while now. So it's a really simple project that we're doing, and this is what we're doing. And this is a DIY ring binder. So I've done everything myself. I've popped these in, the ring binder clasp. And these I got from Amazon. I will leave the link below for these. Don't get no commission or anything like that for the links I'm going to leave, but I will try and find the link for these. And then to attach them, I use these, and these are double-ended rivets, and this is just a little tool. These ones I got off AliExpress, but I have got some different ones that I got from Amazon, which I do prefer, and it comes with the tool and everything in a nice little case. So if I can find the link, I'll link that one below as well. And this is just when I had a ring binder swap, one of the A5s, and you can just see it fits in there lovely. You could use this to decorate to do a binder swap with somebody, because the other ones are really nice, but I really struggled getting things to stick, so I decided I wanted to make my own. And I done a previous binder swap where I made my own, and the recipient loved it. But you could use these, it doesn't have to be for binder mail. You could put pages in this and have it as like a bit of a planner. You could decorate it in Halloween or Christmas, and you could do like a December daily or an October daily, and I just think it's a really nice project. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you through obviously how to make the cover, how to insert these, but then I've got another tutorial where I'm going to show you the same cover, so I've made exactly the same. The mats for the front will be exactly the same, and I'm going to show you how to turn it into something different, but that's for a different video. So I'm going to show you what you need. What I'm going to do first though, so I don't have to write them all in, I'm going to hold this here, and this is the measurements that you need for the things to make this project. You need 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 9 by 7.5. You need one for the spine that measures 9 inches by 2. And then I've gone there, used 2 12 by 12 card to cover it and just trim it to size. I do trim mine to 11 by 12, and then I just trim the sides off. And then the inside, to mat the binder, I want to cover the spine. I've used a piece of card that measures 8 3/4 by 5. And then for the inside covers, you need 2 pieces that measure 8 3/4 by 7 1/4. And then that's just a little list of stuff that I thought that you'd need to make this album. Okay, ring binder. So I've got me 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 9 by 7.5, and then I've got the 9 by 2 inch for the spine. Okay, so we're just going to move them to one side, and it's just my card that I've got. It's not really heavy. I think this is only, what is this one? It's American Crafts card. It is 216 GSM. Or for those in America, it is £80 to cover. I just think it's nice and light. And then all we're going to do is we're going to just attach those onto here for our cover. Okay. So I'll just get my little tool. I love this. I got a little bundleter. It doesn't go down, but it's a Cricut set I got. Oh no, We Are Memory Keepers. And I love this little putty tool for getting up me, taking up me double-sided tape. Honestly, it is so good. So all we're going to do is we're going to line that up. Just give it a good, press down. Hoping you can see everything okay. I'm upstairs because the light, well, my desk's bigger, and plus the light is a bit better, so I'm hoping that it is. I've already went ahead and I have put double-sided tape on all of my chipboard pieces, so we're just going to take all of that off, and we're just going to place them down. Now you can skip through this bit if you like. It's just basically how you make a normal like mini album cover, or you know, anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I like to put my spine on the join piece here, and I'm just going to eyeball it. You could score 1 inch line going along the bottom, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to eyeball it. So we've got that gap there to wrap around. And then all we're going to do is we're going to attach these bits onto here, and then I'm going to trim down the sides, and I'm going to pop double-sided tape going all the way around the outside of the card and then also around the outside of the chipboard. So I'm just going to pause this here and I'll be right back. Right, so as you can see, I've just went round and I've popped double-sided tape. I haven't done it right to the edge, but all I've done when I cut it down was I just put my ruler down there and then just cut with my craft knife. It just makes it easier. Now what I've done, I've went ahead and marked, because we need to cut away the corners. And sometimes I do albums quite a bit, and stuff like, and cover chipboard quite a bit, but I sometimes get my corners wrong. So what I've been doing is I've been using my Tim Holtz ruler, and I've just been measuring an 1/8 gap here and then just drawing a line, okay, if that makes it easier. Or you could just measure it with a normal ruler. So then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to trim these corners off, ready to wrap our chipboard. A lot of yous, if yous watch my channel, like my albums and stuff, yous have seen me do things like this before. Really easy. This is basically what it is going to be, to be fair. I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm going to just score on the edges, not too hard because you don't want to go through your card. Just makes it easier to fold up. And then I just bend it over a little bit, and I'm just going to use my bone folder to push that against the side, so I know we're going to get a really nice flush to the edge. I'm just going to do it a little bit on all 4 sides before we glue any of them down. Just gives it a nice clean edge. Feels like years since I've done a video with you guys. Probably because it is. Right, so we've got all of these pre-scored, and then all we're going to do is take off the tape. I like to do the long sides first. I just always have done. I'm sorry if you can hear that. My cats are chasing each other. They don't like to be near me. Well, they do like to be near me, but sometimes they just don't see them for ages. As soon as I hit record, then they're there. So yeah, then we're just going to make sure that's on. Make sure it's nice and tight, nice and secured, and then just go down with your bone folder and give that a good burnish to make sure it's stuck. And then we're going to turn around and do the next side. So how are you all doing? I hope you are all doing well. Yeah, it's just so crazy. I'm really starting to miss all of my friends, my work family, my family. I'm missing, like, oh, I just really am. It's horrible. Like, I'm used to, you know, just seeing people all of the time. I mean, most of us will be the same as well, and it's just awful. Honestly, it really is. I am really missing them. Right, so next what we need to do is we need to tuck in our corners. So because my bone folder is shaped like that, it does make it easier for me a little bit anyway. So just make sure you tuck those corners in, and that will ensure you get a really nice corner. So I'm going to do that. Might as well do them all, and then they're done, and I don't have to do them when I do the other side. Just make sure, yeah. So then again, you're just going to take off your release paper of your tape. I mean, I'm using tape. You don't have to. You can use wet glue. You can use whatever adhesive that you want. I just normally use double-sided tape. I have been using glue on some of my other ones. Just make sure you burnish that really well. And then last side. Now I will tell you, I am not going to decorate this one on camera. This is just the video on how to do it. I will give you the measurements because I'm going to put mats on this on here, but on this one I just went ahead and I put pattern paper straight on top of it and not put the card. But because I don't know what I'm doing with this one or where it's going, I'm not going to decorate it on camera with you, okay? But I will give you the measurements of what you need to, if you want to mat it. Normally I just do everything either 1/8 of an inch smaller on both sides, or I've got a little bit of a either 1/8 of an inch smaller or 1/4 of an inch, depending on how big I want the border. Right, so there's our chipboard all covered. If you want, you can go along the edges like that, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my bone folder in those creases and then just lift them up. You normally won't even need to do that because they'll just bend themselves, and that is our cover ready. Okay, so then for the to cover the spine piece, got all my pieces prepped. This one is going to be for the middle, and I always like to put my middle on first and then I put like my paper on, and this measures, I think this it's 8 3/4 by 5, I think I said, didn't I? Yeah, 8 3/4 by 5. And all we're going to do basically is we are just going to stick that down, giving yourself 1/4 of an inch border at the top and 1/8 of an inch border, sorry. Forget me if it wasn't screwed on. It feels so weird doing a tutorial. So I know some people have asked me before what glue I have in my little bottle. I was using my tonic tacky glue or my Anita's tacky glue as well, but this one is actually the arc glitter glue. Just all depends which bottles are running empty and which one I've got nearest to hand when I fill it up. All of them are great glues, they really are. Right, so I'm just going to line that up. Just make sure, just come in with my bone folder and just give that a good burnish. You want to make sure that that's stuck down. Make sure that there's enough glue on. This bit's come up a little bit, I think. I'm going to put enough glue on the end. Let's just put a little teeny bit more glue in there. Not bothered that it's coming out because it does dry clear, which is good. So just press that down. Get rid of the excess glue. Like I said, that will cover anyway, it'll dry clear and it'll be fine. And then what I like to do is I like to find those, let's see if I can find it with my ruler. I just like to score where, yeah, just find that little bit and then just use your bone folder and run it down. Will be best to wait until your card's dry, otherwise it'll lift like that. But it's just to reinforce those ends. And I'm trying to do it on the wrong one. Oh, it's going to lift, I know it is. And make sure you've got a really strong hold before you even attempt doing this. It's because I'm on camera that I'm doing this one, and I might not put enough glue on. Right, so you see, if you do it too early, you get this, which I am not liking. So I'm just going to put some more glue on. Make sure I put plenty on. Okay, I'm only human, I make mistakes too. I'm always making mistakes, to be fair. Normally I get so angry. Another thing that I meant to do as well, I normally put some glue in between here and then some at the sides here as well, just to try and give that as good a catch as I can. Next bit that I forgot to do. Let's see if that works a bit better. Oops. It doesn't matter about these little marks on here as well, because oh, I'm making such a loud noise. That will be covered with some design paper that I didn't actually think of. I'll need to pop that some design paper on there before I actually put the mechanism on. Yeah, that's sitting a lot better now since I've put the extra glue on. And then that's our spine covered. And then for these two sides, obviously I'm doing in black card because, oh, and I've cut them a bit too big actually. Cut these wrong. 1 second, I'll just get my trimmer in. I'll pause it while I get my trimmer, and I also need to get some paper to cover that spine, so I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. I was just making sure it was recording. Right, for some reason, I've had to cut my mats down, and I don't know why. They're exactly the same measurements as what my other one was. So I've cut these ones down to 6 3/4 by 8 3/4. And then I've gone ahead and cut one out for the spine. I'm going to use this gorgeous stitch paper. I just love it. Angel, is it? And this is 1 3/4 by 8 3/4. So we're just going to go ahead and stick these down. And then we're ready for the last part, which is to attach the binder mechanism. And sorry about all the pausing and stuff, guys. I'm not very good with like technology. I'm not sure how to fast forward parts of my video and not others, so that's why I pause it, because I don't think you'd want to see me doing every single little, sticking every little single little bit down. And just push that down. It would look better if I'd used pattern paper, but I didn't have any of this size on hand that I could cover them with. I'm just going to come back in later once I decide how I'm decorating it and what I'm doing with it, and then I'll decorate it up. Might use it to keep, I don't know, some of my die cuts in, my Disney stickers in. With us using the stitch paper, I could just go ahead and use it for something Disney inspired. It's shock horror. I'm sure you won't be very surprised to hear me say that. You all know how much I love me Disney, Harry Potter, loads of different things really. Right, so that one's down. Obviously I know it looks a bit tatty at the minute, but that will be better. Just unclog my glue. Once you get your papers on and stuff and you can see it a bit better, it will look loads better. You can decorate it however you like. I mean, you just won't have to decorate it how I am. You just could do it like, so it's like patchy, if you know what I mean. So like strips of different pieces of paper. That would look really nice. And like I said, if you want to do it as a December daily album or a planner, you know, the rings are actually a standard A5 hole punch. Well, just a standard UK hole punch. So you could just use them on your, to punch your holes, and everything would fit lovely. Right, so I'm just making sure that's centered. And I'm just going to press that down. So if you're not bothered, if you're going to leave your spine, if you're not going to put a decorate, if you're not bothered about decorating it, then you can just skip this step. But you need it on ready for when your rings go on. So the way it's going to be, I tend to eyeball it, to be fair. I am going to bring back in my hole punch, and I'm just going to make sure that where I put that, it's about in the centre. I'm just going to make sure that it's got a gap at the top and the bottom. Then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark where the holes are going to go. So I've just, yeah, you can see I've just drew that one on there, and then that one here. Now if you have an anywhere hole punch, which is, I've got the Fiskars one, you can just use this, or I think that your putty tool should just easy go through there as well. I'll try that first because I'm trying to use stuff that if you don't have like the special tools, that you'll still be able to use your putty tool to make the holes. Obviously you'd need this and you'd need the rivets. So I'm just gonna do that on my craft mat first and just put the hole in as centre as possible. It doesn't have to be this big, it only has to be big enough for your rivets to go through. Now on this one I'm going to use silver again. So the double-ended, obviously, double-ended rivets. So that's one side there with like the little leg, and then this one is on there and it clips onto there, and then you use your hammer to secure it in. Okay, so I'm just going to use my putty tool to make a hole that should be big enough. Like I said, if you've got specialised punch, you can use that as well. That's completely fine. Oh, I've just realised as well, I need to cover this side. So give us 1 second. I'm going to quickly, I'm just going to use the same paper. I'm just going to quickly cut this down. My God, I don't feel organised at all. 1 3/4 by 8 3/4. Yep. So much for being a nice little quick video, I guess. Oh, discoloration of my glue, that's because of the pin. But oh no, don't have blocked, is it blocked? Why is it when you come on, everything works fine, and then when you come on camera, everything just, yeah, everything happens. Oh, that's disgusting. It's a good job it doesn't show through the paper. There you go, new pin. I'm just going to centre that on here. And then I will re-punch the holes once this is stuck down. Just give it a good burnish. And then just go through, re-punch them holes. So I've got my holes on either side there now. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece, the one with the little leg, I'm going to push that in from, so what's the front? I don't think I've done that hole big enough. That's okay, you can just go in until you get it the size that you need. So I made a bit of a mess here, but it should be better. Sorry, I've just put this completely off camera there. Right, so there's one in. And then just push that other one in as well. There we go. So they're in there like that. Then what you want to do is you want to get your binder mechanism. Just put it over so it lines up with them holes. Press the top piece on. And obviously it still rattles about in place a little bit. as you can hear. So then what you need to do, this next bit might be a bit loud. If you don't like loud noises, you would either turn it down or skip it. So you get these pieces, and this one, I'm just going to pop this underneath one of those, and then you pop this on the top like that, and then you bang it with the hammer until it's secure. Okay, so just make sure that's on there. Making sure you can see. And I use the one that's like a slightly domed, where that one's all like that one's sort of inlaid. This little hammer I got off AliExpress as well. That's one done. So it doesn't take much to knock it in. Just a couple of little taps really. So I'm sorry about the loud noise again. It's a little bit slack. Right. Sorry about the noise now. Right, so that is your binder mechanism has been attached in there, and that is now ready to put in your pages. Like I said, you could use it as a binder, you could use it as a project life, you could use it to do binder mail with somebody. So yeah, so that is my car crash of a video. That is my ring binder, how I make my ring binders. So I really hope that you like it. For my next video, it'll be in a couple of days I think, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up this cover in exactly the same way, but I'm not going to put any of the pieces on the inside. So I'm not going to cover the spine, I'm not going to put these pages on, but I am going to show you, use exact same measurements for this cover, and I'm going to make a different project and show you how easy it is. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It would be really great if you could. And yeah, I hope you've liked it, and I will stay safe everybody, and speak to you later. Bye.